Hello everyone, welcome to a beautiful day here at Bareham Engines.
It is.
Heath Robinson. This one nearly beat me, mate. I did actually take it off here, put it back in the box and was about to ring the customer and say I can't do this. But then I had a little brainwave and thought, do you know what? Everything's doable, isn't it?
It is.
Problem I got here, mate, this is obviously a very nice billet stroke fancy aluminium plenum. The problem we got is same with a lot of these type of manifolds. We still to this day can't understand why they let them go like it, but now I sort of understand.
Yeah.
They make this nice billet manifold here that bolts to the cylinder head.
They've got like this thick plate which they machine,
yeah,
and then they weld it on.
And it's the welding that's the problem, because then that heats this plate and distorts it.
Yeah.
And then you can't get a decent seal. So what we find quite a lot is people send them in here to have that faced. A lot of the time it's not a problem, but with this, one, you don't want to mark it because it's very shiny and nice.
Yeah.
And two, it's setting it up, isn't it? So we've not really got any faces to sort of bolt to or clamp to.
Nothing flat to rest it on. Nothing
at all. So the only thing I can do is put it on our angle plate here. Fortunately, we've got a plate here which it's welded to, and obviously I can clamp it there, but the only thing I can use is a couple of G clamps. And then when you've clamped it to the angle plate, you find that this thing is a bit like that. Then we have to jack up the front here with some shims until it clocks with the height gauge as best you can, and then just face it, and it seems to have worked, mate. Ended up taking about 1 millimetre off this thing to get it true.
That warped, was it?
That warped, mainly at the end here, so it's had some sort of repair or something go on here, or whether it just got extra hot there, but it just sort of dipped down. So we ended up taking...
Yeah, so all that heat from welding up these bits has obviously warped it a bit.
It has indeed. And then we've got this plate which goes on top.
Oh, right.
And now we've got to face this. Warped as well, I would have thought.
Shouldn't be as difficult, though.
Well, shouldn't be.
Maybe
but how are you meant to clamp that thing and hold it? We could clamp it like that, couldn't we? But then we can't face it all.
Yeah, just can't.
So what I've come up with is, now I've faced that, I'm going to leave it set up. I'm going to have a word with the customer, and if he lets me tap 2 of these holes, it shouldn't make any difference because it's still going to be a clearance hole. But then what I can do is wind a stud in there so it doesn't come as far up as the top, go through this hole and put a nut on the end of each one and hold it down. Yeah. And do the same the other way.
Very good idea. Probably the best way.
The only way, really, to get it proper. Because the trouble is, you can't clamp it one end, machine one, and then clamp it the other and machine that, because it ends up doing this, and it ain't right. Waste of time. So, give him a bell, mate. It's the only way I can come up with. Never been beaten yet on this thing, but that one almost did. A little bit of an update, mate, in the old workshop. You've noticed that the V8 Range Rover is still as it was in the last video.
Yeah.
So we ordered all the engine parts, and with the engine parts come a full set of head bolts. Those head bolts weren't right, so we ordered another set, and they've turned up, which are meant for this engine, but they're not right either.
Yeah, so I think basically the ones we got to start with were M11, but this one is M10. It's like the same bolt design, just a smaller thread.
And if you look on the majority of the internet for the head bolts for this, they come up 11 ML.
Yeah, so it must be that they're usually, for one of these, M11. 9 times out of 10, they're M11.
Yeah, but
this is a strange one.
Yeah, but we've managed to find them, mate, on good old Autodot.
Yeah, you can find most things on there.
And apparently I had a tracking thing come up yesterday. They are on their way from Germany, so we should get them. Beginning of next week, and we can crack on.
Yeah.
But that's the only hold up on this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have we got the timing kit?
No, but you have ordered it.
Ordered that, so that's got to be coming as well. What's this?
That is a little N18 mini engine.
Oh, nice. Completed?
Not completed. I'm waiting for the customer to send down the flywheel bolts so I can finish balancing the crank.
This is the one that I've modded the piston crowns on.
So this is the one
looking good in there, aren't they, mate?
Yeah.
They look factory. And like a couple of people commented in the last video, why not? If that's
I saw some people asking, will the you know, was the compression even right on the original pistons? And yes, it was. All we've done here is really turn them back to
We've just
what the
replicated the
originals
originals were.
So
Yeah.
everything will be correct. But yeah, so once I've got the crank balanced, I can build it up.
Yeah.
He's gone full solid flywheel conversion and all that. So.
Nice. All balanced up. Should
Yeah.
be a lovely little engine, that. Right, mate, moving on about the last video. The man cave. Positive, I would say, in the comments. Isn't it?
It is good.
Really exciting that we have now got, obviously we're just used to doing videos in here, and there's sort of, you know, although we do 2 or 3 videos a week, there's only a certain amount of things you can sort of go on about most of the time. But it's quite nice to have another sort of avenue to the channel, the business, isn't it?
It's all different content. It'll be more car related than just, you know, engines on a bench.
Exactly.
Or on a stand.
And do you know what was really weird? Doing a video down there seemed a bit like quite odd.
Yeah.
It seemed like the first time I'd done a video. It was a bit weird, really, doing it in a different like environment, knowing that I'm going to be doing videos down there in the future. Like,
I think it will be
often.
good, as I was saying to you yesterday. I think it'll be good because you're actually showing the cars.
Yeah.
You know, you could, when we show a car normally in here, it's up there on the ramp, and all you see is the front bumper and the underside.
Yeah.
So like, but it'd be nice to see the cars, you working on the cars.
Exactly.
Not always engine stuff. So it might be suspension or going to be wiring and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
that's it. Yeah, I actually, I really enjoyed reading the comments just to see what parts people would like to see, and there's loads of people are looking forward to seeing the Escort and doing the wiring and that on there. And I'm really excited about doing the wiring. I'm finding it quite interesting because it's just something new, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Rather than building motors.
Well, you're learning as you go with that as well. You're not doing something you've always known. It's definitely very different for our channel, really.
Exactly. And a lot of people are really glad that you're doing something with John, and he's going down there with his. And as you can see, the thing is outside, pushed in and out daily at the moment.
Yeah.
But he has had a word with his friend Fred, Fred helped him build that originally.
Yeah.
I think he likes Fred coming over because it's a bit of company, and Fred sort of knows his way around a car, and you know, so he's got Fred coming over tomorrow, and I think the plan is they're just going to go over it, but for the first time in about 2 years, he's going to be driving that down to the new unit.
John rebuilt the engine on that when I was rebuilding the engine on my Subaru for the first time.
And he hasn't run it since.
Yeah, nearly 3 years ago.
Yeah. So hopefully Fred's going to follow him down there, and hopefully he makes it in one piece.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a little tinker, make sure it's roadworthy.
Yeah, I think they've been
trustworthy.
Yeah,
and then
they've been having a bit of a problem with the charging of the
the
battery.
dynamo's
The
playing up
a
apparently.
bit. Yeah, hopefully he gets it down there, guys, and then the next video you'll see the Austin in its little corner down in the new unit.
Yeah.
Little addition down the new unit, which I got probably about an hour after I completed the last video. Sofa.
Got to be had.
Got to have the sofa with the rug in front.
So when's the fridge? When's the fitted kitchen turning up then?
Not fitted kitchen, but definitely a fridge. I think. Microwave, bit of a kettle
or something. Yeah.
All the necessities, isn't it, for those winter evenings when you're down there killing time, making out to the missus that you're very busy down there doing something productive.
Oh yeah.
When you're just literally socialising and drinking tea and looking at your cars. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? So yeah, looking forward to not only seeing the Austin down there, but getting it out of this workshop.
Yeah.
Because that's it then, isn't it?
Well, it is, yeah. Other than my car.
Oh, yeah, apart from your... Well, that's a bit of a... There's no rush on that, is there?
Not really. I'm trying to crack on, but it's just...
You was making really good progress up until yesterday at about 2 o'clock. We won't tell them what happened there, shall we?
Still see it in your nails.
You've primered everything in that entire area in about 1/4 of a second.
Yeah. Paint tin
Unfortunately
exploded.
for you, and not fortunately for me, I was outside at the time tinkering with something else, and you managed to make it to the toilet without me seeing you.
Yeah. My face was covered.
Should we leave it there? Leave them guessing what's happened. But yesterday afternoon, BMW, the way I left it with Ryan was at the beginning of this year, he said April, May, he's going to be spending one of those entire months getting the car completely finished. So I haven't bothered him at all. Obviously, I think he's been away actually for a couple of weeks, but obviously we're nearly at the end of April, so I sort of had my doubts. But he got in touch with me yesterday and said, if I want to get Tom Upton next week at some point and get our rails for the, the wiring rails and stuff. Tom the welder.
Yeah.
Get our rails and bits and bobs. I think Tom's got to make a plate and fit the pedal box, a few little bits like that. If we get all that done next week, Ryan has organised for him and his mate to spend the entire next month, and it will be finished by the end of May.
Nice. Finished painting wise.
Finished shell.
And then we got to
so
build
we're going to
the
get
car.
back a full M3 Motorsport recreation shell. Ready
and
for
it's just
bolting bits on.
Bolting bits on.
And that's going to be down the new unit.
Going to do it down there?
Well, I'm going to do a lot of it down there, mate.
Yeah.
Like I said in the last video, I'm going to do my own loom on the Escort, see how that pans out.
Well, yeah, if it turns out good, then no reason why you can't have a go on the Beamer.
No, the first thing
or at least do some of it.
If it turns out good, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to do the engine loom for the BMW, because I've got the old engine loom up there, so I've got all the connectors, I've basically got the loom as it is. So what I should do is, like someone suggested, maybe put a big board on the wall.
Yeah, big pin
put the
board thing.
Pin board, and basically just do the loom over the next couple of months or what have you, and see how it goes, isn't it? At the end of the day, what's the worst that could happen? It could be rubbish, and I'll have to get it done anyway. But if we can just do it, not only is it good content, it's an achievement at the end of it, and we're going to be saving a few quid, aren't we? So,
well, it's nice to do stuff ourselves or yourself, and not just outsource things like that all the time. And
it is really, it's the whole idea. I mean, some stuff you've got to outsource, like bodywork, I don't do. So
no,
and I'm a big believer in let someone else do what
who's good at
who's
it.
good at whatever they do, and you do what you do. So we'll see how that goes, mate, on the Escort.
Yeah.
Well, just before we go, mate, because I'm having an early day today. It's Friday, and I'm off fishing and staying overnight with the kids.
Nice.
My wife's off out tonight, and she's working tomorrow, so playing daddy duties. Good news on this one, and this is going to be done first thing Monday for me. We have the correct front cover now, as opposed to not the correct front cover. So the only difference is
that lug.
This lug here, which you mount the tensioner on, because the other motor has got a different layout. It's got the tensioner sort of up here, and also we've got these two lugs here, which for the back plate, and that's the only difference really. So
that all mounts on there.
That all goes on there, mate, and I can basically, once I've got that on there, I can put the belt on, I can time it all up properly, set these pulleys up, put this rocker on, and away we go. It's gone.
Good looking thing.
So it's looking good, isn't it? So I expect if the owner's watching this, he'll be happy to see that that's turned on. And thank you very much to Turbo Sport. Great products they do. It's amazing how much stuff they actually do, isn't it?
Yeah, they do loads of stuff, loads of kits, all dry sump kits, and
it's fantastic. That is.
Lovely machine.
Very good stuff. And Mark, the owner, he's a great guy. If I ring him up, I end up chatting to him for about an hour. So, so that's it, mate. We'll leave it there, shall we?
Yeah.
Who knows where the next video is going to be? Here or the other unit? Might do a little bit on Sunday if I go down there.
Yeah.
I'm going to, on Sunday, if I do go down there, the next bit of wiring I'm going to be doing is doing the main loom into that 21 pin connector. And once I've done that, then I'm away. So, yeah, see you in the next one, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.